Games played. They have played less than everyone else, Adelaide, so we have to keep that in mind. But 14 points a game, 6 rebounds. Last season, averaged 18.5 points a game, 9 rebounds when he was with the Brisbane Bullets.
And he was super efficient last season. 50% from the field, 40% from three. That's not quite been there just yet. 40% and 20% at this point. But so you can talk about the touches, the type of looks he's getting. I like what he did right there, which was get on the offensive glass. He needs to be a double-double threat every single time he steps out there. You can get on the offensive glass, get to the free throw line, you can start to get yourself a little bit involved.
And with a player of his capabilities, playing basically 30 minutes a game, he's only averaging 4.5 boards in general. So he needs to do better. I'll add him with a little floater there. And he's one that his minutes have come down. He had a great start to the season, still averaging in double figures, but now with the players coming back, he's one that's his minutes are going to be a little reduced. And as we talk about Franks, just a nice little catch and shoot on that mid-range knocks it down.
Get it back to one, Adelaide.
Creek wants to get himself involved. He's got 4 points. Such a great start to the season for Mitch Creek, who will play game number 100 for the South East Melbourne Phoenix in the throwdown. Sotto tees off. Is Kyle Adnam playing game number 100 today for the Phoenix?
I mean, that's a really poor shot by Soto, though. Coming out, it's only played first touch virtually. It's a 3-ball.
Qi all the way in on Sotto. Doesn't get it to drop. Over the back, bangs his way in and scores.
Well, big strong finish in the end. Couldn't finish to begin with, and then eventually decided, I need to power up. You see, he gets it back, the big fella. Ryan Brockhoff helping out, just gets his power from his legs and goes up and finishes through the contact.
Well, he's another one that's well down on what we saw last season, but limited, only had the 4 games and only averaging 11 minutes a game. He's going to be one that's going to become a key factor in this lineup as they move ahead. Particularly what he can do on the defensive end, protecting the rim. Yeah, he might have some problems in there on balls, but certainly at the rim, he can be a threat. Offensively, got a lot more to give. My understanding is being that out of shape, like even in practices, they're saying, hey, you go on the other court and run laps and get yourself fit and going. Straight down the middle. That was a parting of the Red Sea.
Real Red Sea type of defense.
Wow.
First points for Anthony Drimmick. Ruben Tarangi out there for his first minutes of the afternoon as well. Nice look on the wing. Up to the Adnam dish. Drains it. Just 7% from outside starting the round, Ruben Tarangi. That'll be good for his confidence.
Well, that's a good looking stroke. Yeah. Good arc on it. Shot that thing with some confidence. Defying those numbers as Franks. He's starting to get himself going a little bit.
And then an offensive foul.
He's called the goal. Stop, again, right? Black 26, illegal screen.
Amy replay here. There's Franks. That's the second one, is it? Oh no, the first one on Qi.
Right. Gee, I don't know. Qi was just running down the floor. I don't even think he was intentionally trying to screen. And I think Craig Randall did a good job of just running into it.
He saw an opportunity, didn't he?
Creating the attempt to pick up that offensive foul.
25-20 at John Cain Arena. Drimmick again finds a way into the lane. That one doesn't drop. Sotto picks up a foul.
Well, that one's over the limit. So Mitch Creek going to stroll all the way length of the floor to the free throw line. This is where you've got to be really careful about avoiding these kind of whistles. A long way from the bucket, no need to get involved in that. Easy points here for the Phoenix.
Earlier today, if you have just joined us, New Zealand with a 94-62 win over Tasmania. Is it a statement win?
Well, they've had a few easy in this league, so they got some good offensive threats playing at home and picking up a huge win. Oh, I really like what New Zealand have been able to put together.
Oh, I'm with you, Joey. in the backcourt. The Phoenix fans getting up and about. Big double-double from Derek Parton. Massive. 15 and 14. I've been so impressed with him. One of my favourite players in the league in NBL 23. The way he goes about it, and they've got a bunch of guys that are getting things done here in the early going.
And only going to get better when you expect with Abercrombie coming back in.
DJ, delay a game against Brandon jumping over the sideline. It's technical, right? 3-point center delay a game against Adelaide. Okay. Here we go. Ball's in. 1, 2.
It's fair enough. Can't step over the line.
Trey Cal puts the ball on the floor, forced into a tough shot. Found the answer. It's a 9-point lead for South East Melbourne. Sotto has the size advantage. Good business decision by Tarangi. Fouls him on the floor.
They haven't, in this start of this game, Adelaide, they haven't had the offensive struggles that they had the other night against New Zealand, whose physicality and intensity at the defensive end really took Adelaide out of their stuff. But they're struggling down the other end. They've given up 29 in 7.5 minutes here, and the Phoenix are flowing with confidence.
And they're giving up 29 at 61% overall, 60% from the three-point line. And sometimes you just look at those numbers and you think, well, there's a period where a team has just been white hot. Not to me. My eye says that there needs to be some reevaluation of what's going on the defensive end, and the level of intensity and commitment that you need along with your structure is not at a standard that's going to compete with the better teams in this league.
Chomp,
right now.
chomp, chomp. The code word is hustle. If you're a Victorian basketball fan, pop into Hungry Jack's on your way home today. Tell them Kai sent you. Now Creek backs down. Second opportunity. Doesn't get that to go either. He means business this afternoon. There's still 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. South East Melbourne have 29 on the board. And they're not in the competition so far this year, Liam, they're not a hugely high-scoring team, South East.